Hi, thanks for joining us for another episode of Money TV. I am Don Baillargeon. So glad you could take the time to be with us. Money TV is the program all about money and what makes it happen. Well, wasn't there a lot of glorious fanfare in the media last week as the jobs report showed that 288,000 jobs were created in April. That's the most in 2 years, and the unemployment rate dropped to 6.3%. Sounds great, doesn't it? Hundreds of thousands more people found work. Unemployment rate lower than it has been in years. What incredible news. Happy days are here again. Until you dig a little deeper than the average TV journalist is willing to dig. A record 806,000 people simply dropped out of the labor force in April. That's the biggest number since the Labor Department started keeping records. Now, when someone drops out of the labor force, meaning they stopped looking for work, they're no longer counted in the unemployment numbers. That rosy 6.3% unemployment number does not take into account the people who simply stopped looking. 806,000 people. That brings the labor participation rate down to 62.8%, which is the worst number we've seen in almost 35 years. 806,000 people stopped looking and stopped being counted. That brings the total to 92.5 million people that are not in the labor force right now. Now, the numbers behind the numbers continue. People employed part-time for economic reasons. They're often referred to as involuntary part-time workers. That didn't change much in April. These 7.5 million individuals were working part-time because A, their hours had been cut back, or B, because they were unable to find full-time work. Then we can take into account the 2.2 million persons who were marginally attached to the labor force. Now, these are people who were not in the labor force. They wanted to work. They were available to work. They'd looked for a job sometime in the last 12 months, but they're not being counted as being unemployed because they had not searched for work in the 4 weeks preceding the survey. Now, the political spin doctors, well, they were out in full force, telling we the people how great the 288,000 new jobs number was and how terrific the 6.3 unemployment number. And then everyone went to the White House Correspondents' Dinner and yucked it up all night, had a really good time, while we foot the bill. But when you add up and subtract all of the numbers, the math shows that fewer people are working this month than last month. Fewer people are working this year than last year. And still fewer people are working now than before the recession. The people who stand to benefit from this unemployment fuzzy math are hoping that we the people won't notice those inconvenient little details. Now, here's something that's not inconvenient at all. It's our toll-free number, good from anywhere in the world you're watching the program, 888-259-4449. That's for free information about our featured guests. When you do call, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. It's an email publication, so we will need your email address. Again, toll-free from anywhere in the world, 888-259-4449. On your mobile phone, just text Money TV to go 800 or 46800. Be sure to come visit us at MoneyTV.net, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.